Chapter 1. The Chair. Harley is a fucking loser. Every time Harley walks, her butt cheeks flop up and down. She was born with horizontal butt cheeks, and those horizontal slabs cursed her with being a stupid fucking virgin. Harley is married to an Islam named Landon, who refuses to have sex with her because of her horizontal butt cheeks. She has 2 adopted children named Shahid and Yolanda. And because Harley is a virgin, she only finds pleasure in being a voyeur. But she hates taint, so it doesn't always work out. And Carl didn't like that. Carl was created by Daddy Cthulhu, so he could procreate and make tentacle children. The raw, sexual, masculine, and divine energy that sprouted from Carl's 10-foot clitoris made every person with a uterus within the tri-state area and Wisconsin have their pancreas explode from the sheer fact that they cannot mate with Carl, the god of sex, and so-called sweet transvestites that run an all-trans-masculine burlesque called Viva Las Vegas. You see, Carl had a pact with Daddy Cthulhu that he would never tell a soul that he was in fact a hairless goddess. To cover up the fact that he is completely shredded and hairless, he wears a slight fat suit to give off the appearance of a dad bod, and glues his own pubic hair to his neck every day to have a neck beard. He wears an afro every other Tuesday. Today happens to be Tuesday. He has inserted himself into Harley's friend group, and after finding out that Harley is a loser, voyeur, stinky virgin, he just had to speak the truth to her. Well, not the full truth, but some of the truth. Actually, he lied. He told her that she was cool so that she would trust him enough to let him teach her about how stupid it is to be a voyeur. Carl said that he could fix her butt cheek problem so that she could stop being a dumb virgin voyeur loser piss baby, and she reluctantly agreed. So on December 31st, 2018, Cthulhu twisted Carl's body into a chair so that Harley could sit on him and fix her voyeur ass. About 30 minutes has passed since she sat on him, and Carl didn't like it. Not one bit. But what was done was done. Harley's ass soon became the finest in all of the land. Cthulhu didn't tell Carl nor Harley that this perfect ass was the curse of unexpected voyeurism. Over the course of a year, Harley walked in on every single irrelevant celebrity to ever step foot on this planet having sex. One day she walked in on The Rat from Ratatouille, Jaden Smith, and Gabby Hanna trying to remake 3 Orangutans, 1 Blender. And that's when she decided that she had enough. She calls up her cousin Rachel.
This is for Rachel, you big, fat, white, nasty, smelling fat bitch. I mean, you gather the whole ha-ha dummy fake squad, and we finna roll up on the so-called musically star and teach that stupid hoe a lesson about my ass.
You see, Rachel hates driving because she's paranoid about black men in the night, but she agrees because she heard that there was going to be orange juice involved, and that Carl is allergic to orange juice. So Rachel, a hamburger, a tiny urn named Marky, and Harley all get into Rachel's disgusting little CRV and drive to the middle of nowhere. They pull up in a little rock driveway and find themselves between a doghouse and a log cabin. They all get out of the car and look around to see where they can find Carl. All of a sudden a dart comes flying from the trees and hits the hamburger straight in the buns. It passes out almost immediately and squirts mayonnaise everywhere. A man jumps down from the trees wearing nothing but a tank top, and he's carrying a pig. There's mud all over his face. Wait, Harley? How did you find me here? He says.
Snap bad. You should really make that private, you know, if you're in hiding or whatever.
Carl disappeared throughout all of 2019, for he had been taken to the woods to fulfill the needs of his wife, Victoria Justice. While in his woodland retreat, he befriended a pig and 3 cats named Heap Ass, Muffin Man, and Burnt Meatball.
My life is ruined, Carl, because of you. You know, I wasn't happy as a virgin or a voyeur, for it is a very unfulfilling lifestyle, but I would have been better off that way. Even if it did mean I had fucked up butt cheeks. A nice ass don't mean nothing around these parts.
What do you mean?
Ever since the very first day of 2019, I've walked in on every single irrelevant celebrity having sex or doing some kinky shit.
Something about that sentence infuriated Carl deep down, for he knew Daddy Cthulhu had wronged him and his old friend. He wishes he could tell her the truth about what he really is, but he knew that would break his pact with Daddy. He then says, "You know, this may seem like it's my fault, but trust me, do you really think I would go out of my way to discombobulate my body into a fucking chair for your loser ass just so you could stop being a voyeur, just so I can force you to experience voyeurism every day? Because no, I honestly couldn't give less of a fuck what your sexual preferences are. I was just bored. But I do think I know who's behind this."
Who?
That's the thing. I can't tell you. Not yet anyway, but I know how we can fix this. Follow me.